There's your blink from Link calling them straight away. There's going to be a lot of burst damage onto Axe. Oh, keeps himself up, but Spyback straight away. And it looks like the fight is going to continue.
In the past decade, esports have exploded in popularity and is just now breaking into the mainstream. A lot of people are still struggling to understand why it's getting big or why it seems to be popular all of a sudden. Tournaments are growing and large prizes and audiences are attracting mainstream coverage. It's more than just big tournaments though. Competitive gaming is becoming a college level event as well. We interviewed the coach of UTC's League of Legends team and general UTC esports member about collegiate esports and the growth of the competitive gaming.
So I'm Eric Lundquist.
Hi, Thiago. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So what is your role in the esports scene at UTC?
So I'm an officer on the League of Legends club here in UTC. League of Legends is a game that's on the esport. So our goal right now is on UTC to bring that esport to the campus. Because a lot of people have stereotypes about it. So that's our goal.
Okay, and it's just League of Legends now, but you said you were planning on expanding that?
So esports like a online gaming. So there's all kind of different games. You have the League of Legends, that's a MOBA. That's also a Dota. And then there's the shooting games, that's CSGO, and then from Call of Duty. And there's the strategy games, that's StarCraft. So our goal is to combine all of them for next year. We already got the UTC approval this year, so they're gonna help us to increase this movement we're doing here.
Okay, excellent. And so what are the opportunities for a student who's looking to go to college and wants to get involved in esports?
So a lot of colleges this year, because esports is getting really big, that they're offering scholarships for a lot of students. Also for a foreign student, if they want to come to America and play for a college, they'll give you a student visa. The US government passed a law that now esports is not only a game, it's also a job. So you can get student visa, you can get green card. So
excellent. Okay, so how do you see the esports scene growing?
So like other different sports, a lot of people have stereotypes about it because they think because we just play on computers or video games, that's not a sport. However, like different other sport, it's really too hard to explain people to understand the game. It's kind of like if you watch American football for one day and you never watched it before, you're not going to understand it. So after esports has been around for 12 years, 15 years. So now people are getting it that this is really big. So right now, most people that watch esports are young, between 15 and 22 years old. But with the past years, a lot of old people are understanding that this is going to be a huge thing in the future because technology is growing. I'm not sure if that's true, but a lot of people play games. And everyone at least one time in life play one game. It doesn't have to be a computer, it can be board games. So that's something that there's two esports, you can play for fun and you can play competitive. That's the thing, people think that you can only play competitive esports, but there's also the fun part of it. So along the years with even ESPN now is gonna start showing the esports, so it's really getting big right now. People are get interested oh, I can play video games and get a job on it. You don't have to be a player to be on esports. There's a lot of things you can be on esports. You can be a caster, you can be an analyst, you can be a coach, you can be the marketing on the team. So there's a lot of options that people doesn't know yet. And with the years passing, people are understanding that it's really huge. Not just you go there and play a video game. There's a whole thing behind it.
So after college, is there career paths that people can take for esports, or?
So a lot of League of Legends players that can say in other sports, when the window is between 16 and 20, teams like to scout players. So when you enjoy a real team, you kind of have to stop college. So what happens is when you become a professional player, you move to a game house. So on this game house, the company will pay for you for live there for you to eat. So you don't have to pay for anything. The bad side that you're gonna have to leave college, you have to leave your family, you have to move to a different state probably, maybe to a different country if it happen. But you're gonna get paid and live for free. Mm-hmm. So there's this both sides. I have to leave family, college for a while if you want to pursue a pro game. But a lot of people like, what are you gonna do after that? Because the game's like has a short time of life. Like one game can between be 5 and 10 years. What I do after that? Like I said, that's a different options. You can be a caster, you can be an analyst, you can become a coach, you can help in different games too.
Esports is on the rise. In 2015, the first place prize for the International broke all previous records, with the winning team taking home $6.6 million. Viewership is on the rise as well, with last year's League of Legends Championship Series having 27 million unique viewers over the course of the tournament, and Dota 2's International having 4.6 million viewers watching at the same time during the grand final. With viewership and money quickly rising, it is clear that esports is gaining a mainstream level following. This following doesn't only include fans. Major companies have started sponsoring and investing in esports in various ways. Among these companies are Coke, Intel, and Samsung, sponsoring tournaments, teams, and individual players similar to athletes of traditional sports. It's clear that esports is becoming a highly watched entertainment industry. With bigger and bigger tournaments in terms of money and fans, it seems like the sky is the limit. If the next decade sees similar growth, esports will be just as common as soccer or football.